Welcome back to another episode of My Watch Therapy. Today in my big hand I hold a little watch, or a watch that probably has a concentration of just amazingness in a small package, and it's for ladies. I don't know if that made sense, but let's connect here. This is a Frederique Constant, if you could read that. And the name of it, or the line that it's from, their line is the Classics. I'm going to try to say this. It's French Manchette. Manchette. So us Westerners would say Manchette. Manchette. I believe it's Manchette. Help me out. Maybe I got some viewers in France or Switzerland or another. It could be Quebec. A French-speaking country. You could please learn me. Let's take a moment and connect with this fine timepiece. Looks like diamonds. That would be pretty amazing. Sorry, I'm talking. Look at that. That dial, let me just hit it with a cloth. That dial is really the party trick. That is why we're here. That is made of malachite. Malachite. And malachite is often chosen for jewelry, as I understand it, because it does have like those striations you can see kind of running across. And they're, basically like these tubes of lighter material, elements, I should say, that really capture the light. And then there's darker, more dense sections that will be dark, and gives it a striking contrast, even just within itself, even just within a small piece like this. So I did a little research, and I'm no scientist, I'm no mineralogist, but malachite is copper carbonate hydroxide. It's a mineral, copper carbonate hydroxide, and it's called malachite. So this is a beautiful piece for women. Kind of pan out there. And I am remiss in not doing more reviews of ladies' watches. My bad. I do a lot of unisex watches, but not like straight ladies. So this one here is, you can see the reference number, Classics Manchette, and it's for sale at the Tick Tock Time Shop. I'll put a link in the description. This very watch is for sale. When I say that, I mean. And also, I'll put a little pop-up. Hopefully I can figure that out within the video. And that is a link to, I think, a good retailer as well, and could be a place where you purchase from, and it helps out the channel. So if you're interested at all, I would appreciate it. But at this point, we're just appreciating this watch. As I've said a few times already, the dial, or the case of it, is quite small. The diameter is 25.7 millimeters. So 25.7 millimeters. The thickness is amazing, and it's amazing. They even got there it is in the back. You can kind of see. I guess I was like, how did they even fit that in there? That is 6.45 millimeters thick. But you can kind of see they've stacked it, like they kept it relatively flush on top, and then the bottom, there's sort of this hanging case that you don't see on wrist. So that allows it to be flush here, and then still be able to fit the movement and just sort of build it down. I think that's smart. That's what you do. It's a quartz watch, and you can see there's very little seconds hands. There's no nothing there. I was about to say, well, how do I adjust the time? Hidden right there, little tiny crown. Yeah. The website, Frederique Constant, also recognizes this as a classic style from the 1980s. I don't know what that means. I think of just big hair and things like that, hairspray, whatnot. I'm not sure, but I think the idea just being that was an era of people just busting out and just like doing things and getting just a little saucy, a little crazy, and just doing wild things with their hair, their clothes, whatever, dancing. I don't know. And I think this watch, they see it as a kind of a watch from that era, just something a little more daring. I don't know. That's just kind of how I interpreted what they said on the website. So tell me what you think. Would you like to see more ladies reviews, ladies watches, girls out there, or even guys? Hey, I'd like to get some better ideas on what to get my lady. Let me know. I'll do a lot more. It's a little bit of a test just to kind of see. So, sorry, I'm having trouble holding this little one. Look at that. I can hold it on my finger. This has been another episode of My Watch Therapy. This is the Frederique Constant Classics Manchette, and I appreciate you spending a little of your most precious commodity watching my video, which is time. Thanks again. Have a great day.